Hello, farmers and gardeners. I want to talk today about seeds, ordering seeds, what type of seeds are available, and what type of seeds to order for your situation. So, let's dig right in. Today's the 23rd of January. A lot of people are not thinking about seeds right now. It's cold outside here in Connecticut, and a lot of people gardening is furthest thing from their mind. Farmers definitely are thinking about it, or if you're starting a farm this year, if you're just starting up, maybe you're not thinking about ordering a seed right now, unless this is your first year and you're so excited. You're like, I gotta order seed. We gotta order seed like Christmas Day. It comes in. But anyways, my point is, I ordered seed from Baker Creek, and I went on their website, ordered the stuff, had my cart, and I said, I'll come back. I got to look at some other things, make sure I'm ordering everything. Went back to the website a day later, and they were shut down. So what the website said was that their ordering department was overwhelmed with orders, and you couldn't order anything. They were trying to catch up. So that's just a sign of things to come in this crazy world that we live in right now. With the virus still going on, you never know what's going to happen. I would order seed as soon as you possibly can. I recommend, get on the computer and just order them. I don't know if Home Depot and Lowe's are putting out seed right now. I haven't been there. I haven't really been anywhere in a little while. Kind of sucked in here at home, but if you're just a home gardener, go take a look, see if they have anything. Because I remember last year I looked in the stores, and most of the things that people want, tomatoes, peppers, that kind of thing, eggplants, zucchini, all of it was just wiped out, and it was wiped out early. It was slim pickings. So order seed, order it now. I told you, you heard it here. So anyways, so I want to talk about the types of seeds, and why you would use those type of seeds. So this is something that I like. This is called a pelleted seed, and if you can see that, it's a little round ball. And this is carrot seed. Carrot seed is extremely small, and it looks very much like this. This is romaine seeds, lettuce seeds. Lettuce seeds are very small as well. So I direct seed my carrots. Here's a whole carrot bin from Johnny Seeds. I plant a lot of carrots, and I order them this way because the Earthway seeder with the smallest plate works perfectly with this. I get a nice, beautiful straight row. The spacing's pretty nice. If I were to use something like this lettuce seed, which would be similar in size, I don't have that type of carrot seed to show you, but it would be this small, like this lettuce, and it would just leave a huge planting with the Earthway. It would just drop so many seeds. You get 10, 15 seeds per drop. And then you'd have to go and thin them out, because they'd be smaller. If you don't thin them out, they don't grow well. They shade each other out, compete for competition, and it's just a pain. So you have to go back and thin everything out, which I have been doing with lettuce as well. I would direct seed lettuce, and it's a waste of seed, number one, and seeds are not cheap anymore. If you put a whole bunch of lettuce down, you have a row with plants just right next to each other, because these seeds are so small. They're gonna grow directly next to each other, and you'd have to go back in whatever your spacing. If you do 4-inch, 6-inch spacing, you got to pull all those plants out every 6 inches, and the ones in between, and then it's time consuming. So I call myself a half-time farmer, because a part-time farmer doesn't do it justice what I do. I have a full-time job that I work, and I farm the other half of my life. So weekends and after work every day, It takes up a lot of my time. So I have to look for ways to save every minute I can. Everything I do is about saving time, and that's why choosing the right seed can save you a lot of time. So again, if you don't want to go having to pick out all the little plants and thin them out, sitting on the ground, and it takes a long time, and you don't want to pull up the one that you want. You got to look for the biggest one, and you pull the rest. I've been there before, and I'm not doing that again. So I plant these in flats. It's a lot easier in a flat. Use a 72 cell 1020 tray, and I'll make a little fold here, and I'll just tap maybe 2, 3. Sometimes you can get one, but 2 or 3 seeds will come out, and it's much easier to, as they're growing, just pluck them out as you check on them. Down in the basement with my grow lights. That it's a whole lot easier than way down the road picking thousands of seeds and wasting all that seed. And trust me, it saves you a lot of time and a lot of wear and tear on the knees and the back, and you got other things to do, especially if you're part-time farming. You don't want to have any more chores than you already do. So, other seed, I think this may be the only seed that I get pelleted. Beets are even bigger than this, so I think I use the next plate up, or maybe the same plate, I can't remember offhand, on the Earthway seeder. They're pretty large, so beets will be a nice spacing. Each drop of the wheel you'll get one, so you don't really have to thin those out. Sometimes you get 2, but I leave them, they're okay. The other thing that I use the Earthway with the unpelleted seed is I use it for salad mix. And the salad mix, I call it ground salad. That's my name for it, because basically it's salad right in the ground, ready to go. You just harvest it, throw it in a bowl, and it's ready to go. Some farmers like to grow different varieties and mix them together and mix and match, and I don't want to mess with that. Like I said, I'm trying to save time, so it's all right there. I cut it, wash it, put it in a bag. You got salad. Here you go, buy it. So that's another little tip for that. Your other seeds that you're doing, tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, those type of things, you're doing in 1020 flats as well, in cells, so you don't really have to worry about pelleted seed. I might have another situation that I use pelleted, but I think carrots is really the only one. It really works well with the carrots. Squash, I grow squash, and squash is okay because the seeds are very large, and you can plant those by hand right in the ground, 2, 3 seeds, making sure that you get germination. So that's easy, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. Just kind of go in your head and think about what you're going to plant for the season and how much you're going to plant of it, and especially if you're going to plant a lot of it. If you're a gardener at home and you're going to grow a couple heads of lettuce, then you don't have to buy pelleted seed or anything. Even as well as carrots, you're going to make a little trough with your hand and a little bed, and maybe a 6-foot bed. That's fine. It'll work. You can just sprinkle the seeds right in there, and that's fine. But if you're getting any bigger than that, some homesteaders are growing large quantities of food, and almost adapting small farm or organic farm practices, or like a market garden type practice on their homesteads. It allows them to grow intensively and grow a lot of food. So if you're in that situation, you might want to think about doing that. So yeah, basically you just want to make sure that you're getting the right type of seed that is going to make your life easier. So hopefully you enjoyed that. If you learned something, please hit like, and if you like my content, please subscribe to this channel. That would really be greatly appreciated. So I will talk to you next time, and thank you for watching.